So now we've got little Annie. Ryan, what do you think about little Annie?
I like little Annie. I
Okay.
from the first time I saw it, I was like, man, he is great. Like just a Phantom Menace. I'm like,
Uh,
how does he go from this nice little kid who wants to help everybody to Darth Vader, the ultimate
yeah,
evil? I was like,
yeah,
but he's a nice kid. You can't
yeah.
help but like him.
Yeah, that's really true. Like he's got such a pure heart too, right? Like
Yeah,
he just sees the good in things and he has so much hope in things and it's kind of sad that the Jedi ruin him.
yeah, it is a bummer, and I like what we see in the movie. I'm glad like Lucas just kept it to where, I mean, other than giving Yoda a dirty look at the
Yeah.
council, other than
Yeah.
that, he's just a
Yeah.
nice kid the whole movie. And there was
Mhm.
you've probably seen it, but there's a deleted scene of him fighting little Greedo after the race.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm glad they took it out because I wanted to see just a pure heart,
Mhm.
little Anakin that wants to help everybody in the first movie
Yeah.
because it goes downhill after that.
Really quickly, right?
Yeah.
As soon as halfway through episode 2, he's you know what's coming, right? So
hmm
so here's the thing. Have you dove much into like the comics or anything? The Vader comics?
I've read a few of them. I have like the
Yeah.
first two, but it's been a while
Okay.
since I read them.
So lately, I say the ones that either came out last summer or maybe the winter before that. You get, which it happens here and there, but he's dealing a lot with like Padme's handmaidens and things like that.
hmm
And in one instance, he ends up on some planet, and his friend from Tatooine is like in the story. I forget the boy's name, not
Oh, you're
not
talking about
not the Rhodian, but
no,
the
you're
other
talking about
boy.
Kitster.
Kitster, yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it's Kitster that's in this comic, and Anakin has
yeah.
like a lot of flashbacks to being little Anakin, and so you kind of get into his head there, and it makes me
hmm
like him more than Phantom Menace, little Annie, because
Oh,
I'm not necessarily crazy about Phantom Menace Anakin, mainly because I think the lines they wrote were just not didn't do the actor any favor, but I also don't hate Phantom Menace, little Annie. Um, I see him as far as rating against the other Skywalkers, he's
mhm.
probably a B for me.
Okay. So since you mentioned the comic, are we doing anything in Little Anakin or just Phantom Menace, Little Anakin, like the
Oh,
movie?
that's a good point. Let's say just the movie.
Just the
Because
movie.
if we
Oh,
start
okay.
getting into all aspects of canon, that
hmm
could add a lot to it. So yeah, take back what I said. He's hands down B tier for me.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say because of the novelization of Phantom Menace, he gets a different introduction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his introduction starts 6 months before the events of the Phantom
Oh.
Menace. It's really cool. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, in the novelization, he yeah, I don't want to spoil it just in case you want to read it, but it's cool. He gets a cool introduction. But yeah, if it's just movie,
I'm gonna have
then
to look it up.
um I don't know. I really like every character. I'm going
Okay.
A,
You
but
want
we
A?
we can do B if just to be
Okay.
fair for the
Okay.
rankings.
We can do that. So let's throw him in B for now. Next up, we get Attack of the Clones Anakin. Are you an Attack of the Clones fan?
I I am. I love Attack
Okay.
of the Clones.
I like it too. It's not my favorite Star
Uh-huh.
Wars movie by far, but it's the first one I saw in theaters.
Okay.
So
So, do you have
special.
like a nostalgic attachment to it, or do you still have a
Yeah,
critical eye to it at times?
probably more so nostalgic. Like I
hmm
just bought I just bought a print and got it autographed by the artist Candace Daly. It's like an Anakin in the Geonosian arena from Attack of the
Oh,
Clones. And by far Attack of the Clones is probably like 6th or 7th on my list of Star
uh-huh.
Wars movies. I still like them all,
Yeah,
but like there's just something special about it. So Anakin with those two
yeah,
sabers, especially Anakin with the green saber,
yes.
I like it a lot, but
hmm
I don't know. What do you think?
Um, it's kind of hard because I mean, it's the middle movie, obviously, so he's a combination of little Anakin and
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith Anakin, and it's hard because it's interesting. I'm kind of torn because I like this Anakin, but I'm also thinking of people's criticisms of
The
him.
lines are brutal.
Yeah, especially like um the apartment scene,
Yeah.
he
At the very
creeps
beginning.
Padme out
Yep.
and she puts him in his place, which
Yep. Yep.
I'm glad, but yeah, so it's like, I mean, I see both sides of things. I'm glad
Yeah.
Padme stood up for herself. I understand Anakin's an awkward guy who isn't
Right.
around. Well, it's the only
It's probably
woman
like the
he's ever
first
loved.
girl he had ever met, right?
Yeah, and
Like,
he only thinks about her, so he probably never
yeah,
tried getting to know other girls since then. But
yep,
I don't know. It's difficult. I'm trying to think of people's criticisms and how I just love this movie a lot. What are you
right.
thinking?
To me, he is. So here's the thing: as far as like the cool factor, like with
Hmm.
the two sabers fighting
Yeah.
Dooku in the arena,
Yes.
going to get Obi-Wan, like going after the Tusken Raiders, stuff like that. The cool factor, he's up there. But
Yeah.
in every other sense of writing a character, he's way down there. So to me,
Ah.
like he's got S tier features, and he also has like D features at the same time. So I would also land him
Hmm.
like probably B tier, C to B is where I would have him land.
I'm okay with B.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll meet there on it. I mean, I think I like him better than Little Annie. I don't know. What do you like Little Annie better?
Um,
I don't care one way or the other.
as far as niceness, I like little Anakin better. I mean,
Okay,
he races the pod just so much, but
he's less of a punk.
yeah, he's just like I said, just big heart.
Next, we go to Clone Wars Anakin. So we've got the Matt Lanter version. Really, this is probably the most Anakin we
Yeah,
have, right?
I would say S just because he gets fleshed out
Yeah.
so much. Then with his, because I mean, I know it's just a trilogy and you have to tell so much story in just three movies, so it kind of feels unfair to movie Anakin, but
Mhm.
his story is just so fleshed out in Clone Wars, and I would say S personally. I don't know about you though.
I would be between S and A for Clone Wars Anakin,
Mhm.
so I'll give you the shot on this one. What do you want? You want S or A on him?
Um,
I'll go wherever you want to go.
I'll go S.
All right, we'll go S here. Above or behind Shmi?
I'm fine with him at 3, but it's up to you.
Okay,
Whatever
no, that's
works.
fine with me. That's good with
Okay.
me. I think Clone Wars Anakin's great. There's a lot there. Revenge of the Sith Anakin. For me, this is without a doubt S tier Anakin Skywalker. Revenge of the Sith.
Oh man, I love
What do you think?
I love Episode 3 Anakin, but I was thinking of the children, and I was like, he's got to be C.
No, he's Vader by then.
True, true, true.
He's
Okay, so
Vader.
we're talking first half
Yeah,
Anakin.
I'm talking up until Mace Windu pushes him over the edge,
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
then gets pushed over the edge.
Okay, I would say yes. I would say yes for
Okay,
sure. He's very heroic.
so heroic at the very beginning when he's coming in the Starfighter. Oh, that's such, I can't wait to see that in theaters again. Just
Yes.
that opening scene over Coruscant,
Hmm.
he takes out Dooku, so good. And I mean, I also still count like Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar. Like, it's so cool to watch that.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy in theaters. Did you see
Yeah.
tickets going to sale April 14th?
I did. So I've got to figure out where I'm watching it and then what version I'm watching of it. So like, am I going to do the Rumble seating? Is it going to
Ah,
be just the big screen? Is it going to be the
uh-huh.
normal one? I would like to watch it on like the big like stadium type experience. That's what I would
Yeah.
like to do. So once I figure out which theater,
Hmm.
I will be getting tickets very quickly.
Same, same. It's gonna be quick. Sorry, I won't trail us off.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna say top of S tier for
Ah,
Anakin. Him and Padme like one in the same spot essentially.
yeah. Okay.
We've got World Between Worlds Ahsoka version of Anakin. To me, maybe I'm not being a hypocrite. This Anakin gives us a lot of closure to Clone Wars prequel Anakin in that master apprentice relationship with Ahsoka. So I think there is a lot of character development that takes place in this 20 minutes or
Yeah,
whatever. We have this Anakin.
I would say so. Are you thinking S?
It's, I mean, I was thinking probably A, just because, I mean, the focus is more on Ahsoka than
Yeah,
Anakin. This is more so Anakin passing the torch, in my opinion.
yeah,
Like finishing the training and going on, but at the same
right.
time, this is the Anakin that has fully mastered the Force as well. Like
Yeah,
this is chosen one world between worlds. I think we're going to get so much more of this Anakin going forward.
yeah,
Um, so I don't know. What are you thinking?
yeah. That's a good point that you make, though. The more we get of this version of Anakin, he might, be S. But I was thinking, yeah, probably A, because if you take away the nostalgia factor, I would say A.
I would have him. again, because he's kind of the completion of all these Anakins.
Yeah.
So like without all of these, this one isn't as cool. I would put him ahead of the young Leia probably. I don't know. It's hard to do it though because she had a full season feature.
Yeah.
Like maybe there.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. But until you mentioned like he's like the completion of them all, then I'm like, oh no, he's us. But no, I'm cool with A.
He could technically be like here, right? Because it is the completion of that story.
Right.
But just specifically in this instance, he's super cool, but he's kind of serving in the support role to push Ahsoka along. Because it was, it's her show.
Right.
So